Front Row MMA here, Cage Warrior 72, with Kate Jackson after her first round stoppage. I'm not going to kill your opponent's last name, but Paulina, you didn't take much time with this fight. We've seen you fight before and you weren't quite as aggressive. What was the difference?
I started off just feeling her out, seeing what the striking felt like, and I hit her a lot more than she hit me. So when she clinched, I just knew I had to take my time, work my way out, and once I got a tight clinch, then I could really let go.
You know, you landed a couple of knees to the body, and it seemed from the moment you got her back to the cage, you were sucking all of the fight out of her. Is that what it felt? Did you feel her weakening under those shots?
Yeah, first knee went in, and then a few more. I knew the elbows were landing, so I just had to keep going. I was ready to pull back, but didn't need to.
But was it, you know, you hit her with a lot of shots. Were you wondering when the referee was going to step in, or does that not enter your thought process once you start throwing?
No, I knew that I had to throw enough volume. She had to stop defending so that the ref would step in.
Again, it wasn't just the stoppage you took her heart, and the corner threw in the towel, as well as the referee stepping in. It was about as one-sided towards the end as it could get. Your clinch work was phenomenally strong, though. Again, is that something that you've been just awesomely strong tonight?
I've been working over the years, not specifically for this fight. It was more using the clinch to block the judo.
You know, she's got a really, we know she trains with a good camp. She's had a training partner that retired Rosie Sexton has gone on. We were expecting her to come out a little more aggressive striking. Were you surprised she wasn't quite as moving forward?
Actually, I fought her teammate Johanna last May, and that loss really caused me to sort of step back, evaluate my game, and so this is the culmination of that.
And the Cage Warriors debut with a first round finish. How happy are you with that?
Oh, it's brilliant. I'd actually have liked to put some groundwork in, but I'll take the TKO stop it.
It's funny because last time we talked, you had just done some kickboxing fights to, brush up on your kickboxing before Guernsey. And now we get to see that, again, you on the feet and in the clinch, arguably the most dangerous woman we've seen in a couple of cards here. Where do you think you fit in the Cage Warriors roster?
That's quite hard because there aren't actually very many flyweight at the moment. So it's just keep going, see what happens.
Is flyweight going to be your home, or can you be tempted with a move maybe to bantamweight or strawweight if required?
Strawweight would be a hard cut, and I'm really not sure I have the size of bantamweight, so looks like I just need to solidify my strength and conditioning at flyweight.
Well, they're crowning a new bantamweight champion in November. That field isn't as deep as perhaps some. I think you've just made a pretty good case to be considered for the inaugural flyweight women's title. How does that sound to you?
Yeah, that's great. I know Cage Warriors did sign some other women to the flyweight division. It'd be great if they could step up and fight sometime soon.
Kate, it's always a pleasure. Well, you're a consummate professional in the cage and out of it. A performance like that, there's got to be people you want to thank and sponsors you want to shout out. Please feel free.
I'd really just like to thank my coaches and all my teammates back home and my family for putting up for me while I'm weight cutting.
And no sponsors yet?
I have a few sort of coming through the pipeline, but we didn't solidify them in time for this fight.
Get on it! The next flyweight champion of Cage War. Look, Kate, thank you so much for your time. It's always a pleasure, and hopefully we see you again maybe before the end of the year.
Yeah, that would be great.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for your time. Great performance.
Thank you.
Thank you.